The seventh process has confirmed. The gigantic iron tail. I think it says iron tail of the gigantic summoning vessel. Embedding summoning diverting vector has been completed. The 18th process has been completed. The iron tail, stabilizing Saint Graph stabilization and emblemment complete. Process 1920 has finished. Iron tail availability from getting from able to obtain multiple use and magical origin, and all process has finished. Iron tail beginning materialization. Alright, so now I come out as a material. It seems I made you guys wait, everyone. It seems that my disciple has somehow, somewhere, just disappeared out of nowhere, but the job is going swell. The existence that can destroy the god. The catalyst of this great summoning is almost at its completion. So, hold on. Hold it and go forward, humans. We'll keep it in, we'll keep it in our care preciously. Aiteru. That is what I named it. The Alliance heroes could not name it to the very end. And it might not be the actual name that they were gonna go for, but that's not... that may not be true, Your Majesty. Huh? Sounds good. It sounds strong, after all. Ow. Yes, it's a wonderful name. It's a vessel or material that could even summon a higher being against a heavenly god, after all. Isn't it better if we were to speak this? If we were to pronounce this in more English terminology, my honest opinion. So I will ask my collaborators' opinion for it. Well, I'll leave the rest to you, Adarene and Makarios, and Boss Claudia. Yeah, leave it to me. Oh yeah. Should I activate this at the Grand Temple? Yes. In order for this to work, we have to activate it. Yeah, it has to be activated while we're fighting, Zeus. I don't know in reality how long it can hold, but other than that, Prince Goddess Europa and Prometheus Hephaestus. Thank you for your cooperation. Of course, with Caligula and the Claudius as well. Musashi and Kindness, you too. Now that the Alliance will go on its final stage of this plan. How? It's let's go against the great Zeus. Somewhere around there, right? The enemy will be difficult. Make sure you go there with your hearts up. Without letting your guard down. I wonder this summoning catalyst. I wonder how far it can be of use. I can't give you the accurate calculations completely, but I've done what I could. And last but not least, worst comes to worst, do not worry. That is not a problem whatsoever. That problem was solved already before it began. There's other use for this? Do not worry of such so, Shield, the daughter of Shield. We can't be having a situation where after we've all been through, just to have not enough after all. When it comes to the close, tight-knit situation, leave everything to me. And before the great functioning and the great God himself, I will perform a miracle in front of him. After the Iron Tail. Aiteru. A tail? A tail? A tail? Aiteru. I don't know what that is in English. I'm gonna say Iron Tail. A tail? A tail? After you truly activate this, something will happen. Ether? I mean, if it's ether, it'll say Isa. Iteru. Maybe. Ether might be a better idea. Ether will be the closer idea. The AE. Yeah. Aether. Yeah. Maybe. After this true ether has been activated, something that will happen. All gods will figure out to a degree. But even my calculation program cannot be predicted, meaning that from here on out will be the future of unknown. But, people, understand that our victory is not zero. Do not forget. Now, I must ask, do you have a craft essence of zero existed in the old human history? Yes. Do not worry. At least in the third great century has been found out. Even though it might be essentially an essence, the understanding will be quite deep. For an existence like, for instance, Miss Minamoto is quite peculiar of at that. Oh. And instead of giving an example of a scientist or a numerologist, numerologist, you've given the property of zero to the warrior type. I see. Whenever you speak of knowledge, and in order to spread it out the entire world, or entire directors or students, you would reference them as a scholar or somebody that's of a great importance when it comes to obtaining knowledge. But you saying this swordsman understands the meaning of zero means, I see. It seems that it's not knowledge she's obtained, but as technique she's acquired it. Let's see. Zero. A dimension of right and a dimension of correct and a dimension of loss. The dimension of sort. It's something that is very tiny in the accurate of numbers, but it's larger than those negative decimals. The existence that doesn't exist. The void. Okay. Not craftism, but concept. Hey, thanks, man. You are correct. I did say craftism. My bad. Oops. I see. That the fact that you arrive in with the sword, similar. Humans are quite... Humans are quite peculiar creatures of unknown number. Well, I just, it was a coincidence. So happened to be. My father used to say, if you're gonna be the best, you're gonna have to do better than anybody else. Started bitching and moaning, some sort of like. Started boasting and forcing me to do all this after all. In order to surpass 1, you have to be 0, right? So, that's what I went. That's what I tried to achieve. Have to be the best of the best. Well, I think I did my very best to achieve that place. I think, my opinion. You should be surprised how fast I can empty my heart in an instant. It's like Miss Musashi. Yeah, Musashi-chan, that's quite the confidence. We'll be relying on you. Well, without sheer bulk of confidence, you can't be jumping into enemy territories after all. This battle's trump card's gonna be this ether, but until then, I'll keep the place at bay. And besides, if there's a real thing coming in soon, I can go willy-nilly. Full. Go crazy. Yeah, I can go all out without hesitation. Oh! I think I can start to understand Miss Musashi. She's kind of that type of person I see. Chikara mazu ka to itte yasumazu. Dare ni mo doudou shite iru kedo keshite ogoranai. So she keeps telling to save your strength but never rest. Simultaneously, she does make fun of him, but she never underestimates him. This bushi, this samurai. I think it's one of those warrior type of the highest class in Japan. I've perceived it as such, but it feels like whenever we witness Miss Musashi, it feels like, I wonder how I can say it correctly. Does it look cool? Does it feel like it sounds and looks cool? If that's the case, I'm quite glad. I'm just a wandering warrior that does whatever feels like, and I was just a drifter in the first place. And from the very deep roots, I might be just close to you guys after all. Yes. Interesting. You guys are quite interesting in a good way. That's right. As expected of a warrior who holds hope so bright in your hand. Against the all-functioning Zeus, even to this stage, you still smile. It kind of makes me that you might be able to pull it off. Miss Europa, at first, you were observing and confident in yourself that this is a futile gamble, but even if the calculation results gives a 0% of winning, I believe they will do something, somehow, some way to pull it off. Of course, it's not a 0 in the first place. I would like to believe that from the start. I'm sorry, God. Yeah, Mr. God. But are you okay with this request? このエッジは内部から閉ざされていて、一方、地下から地下に続く扉は塞がれている。そうよね。Alright, so it's essentially, yeah, sorry, God, I have to ask you something. That this place is, this forgery is separated from the outside, and 地下道路に続く扉には高羅堤が降りている。そうよね。So, in the underground leading to this place, there should be a wall that should stop it from continuing through, correct? Right? That is correct. Musashi Chan, did you felt something? The door outside of the door status. Do you know what's happening? Let me run a test of let me run a scan of testing. Wait. The door has been ripped wide open, Master. Damn, I was one step late. Mash, Protag, secure the escape route immediately, please. Understood. Ooh, ooh. Mr. Fro, right this way. I believe instead of my shoulders, this this empty space will be safer. This burning magical energy, a specific Lostbelt type of smell, and the divinity of nervousness that it pouts out. And I also feel something evil within. Do be wary, everyone. A dark night is coming. Oh. Well, it seems all are here together. I should say it has been a while. Everybody of Claudia and Empress Europa. Yes, and the alliance side of the the destructor of God. You have been doing fine work, fighting against multiple goddesses. Do you really need an introduction after all this time? But just in case, I am a heroic spirit of Caster Limbo after all. Finally showed up, you vile vermin. No matter how many times we chop your head, yeah, you still come back alive. You're a beauty. You're the beauty type that has a rotten core. If you're planning something evil or scheming something in this Lostbelt, it's a silence, huh? All right, I got it. I see how this I see. I'll take your silence as a word of confidence. Oh, this Musashi Shime. How lovely. となく若造を産んでですが、天命も大したことはないようで、振り付けられし、とさえ。It says, oh yeah, so she's impressed of Musashi, how lovely, how cute, at the fact that you think that you could get me, even though your eyes seems to be quite not of what I heard from tales. These divine clothings, you didn't even realize the strings that was attached within it. This got 10 memo. So yeah, she's talking about Europa, is saying that it seems that her eyes are not really good. This divine clothing that she's wearing, I put strings that could even not be detected by anybody. It says on my clothing, you bastard. You've used me as, yes, exactly correct. What you are merely, and you are an old humanity at heart and base. I knew you would plan such scheme, and so I used it to my advantage. Unfortunate. You were scheming things here and there, but let us put a curtain to this, shall we? It is too early to be an epilogue. It's more of, shouldn't we open the curtains, more likely? No. That is nay. 何しろ、この一番というものを待ちに待ったすべて、まあ、朝まで待たせていただいたのは、It says, yes. After all, I have been waiting and waited for a straight fortnight after all. Everything was going smooth, I bet. And do you know why? The reason I wanted you? Yeah, I've waited to this very morning. The reason for that is, yes, it is none other than this catalyst, you say? Huh? Yes. That if I were to shatter, break, and destroy those product right in front of your eye, what sort of scream and agony of a voice shall I hear? Yes, indeed. Limbo, your fucking bad taste as always. These praise I am at my heel, of course. I know that I was in my own head and within my reasoning using my own forge, but to not be able to detect a mere single servant's spell is... Who the hell are you? You're no ordinary heroic spirit, for certain. That's so. Intelligence. I wonder... Because, of course, you would, your deeds and prayers will not be answered to this. Because my manipulation technique is blessed and, blessed and praised even by the gods after all. Ah, yes. When it comes to gods, it's not this Olympian goddesses, but... You talk too long. Garbage. Yes, brother, let's kill them all. Oh, I'm so sorry to cause you such a weight. My apologies. It is my humiliation. I will leave the dirty work of a massacre to you two. Ah, 何しろこれは未末我らカニシンの都市が手出すのすり違い。After all, this is not an involvement of the foreigner god that we will be involved in. It's merely a misunderstanding. That's right, exactly what you say, so shut up. Finally, I found you. Humans. We finally found them, brother. Dioskuroi, you guys, every time, you always try to trample our hope. Every time. We're not letting you. Never again. We're not going to lose anything anymore. That's right, you two. These two are divine servants. It's A very dangerous enemy. Please, stand back. It seems you made us wait, but now it's all over. 忘れまいぞ人のはぐれども。汚らわしいチリアクタの記憶ぞ我らに導く。So I will not never forget the humiliation you've caused us, what you've done toward us. That you, using your minuscule, ugly magic spells and techniques, averted our eyes for many long. Those weaklings, those last-footed steps in speed should not have been dodged or were not able to run away from our light. But be praised. You've done well. Well done. You've managed to hurt my very pride. You've succeeded in that attribute. But now despair. Now that you've incited the brother's anger. Whoever has incited can never escape. And here on out, we will give divine judgment. So this place, everybody will die. Oh, you little shits! Hey, you seems like you're struggling against some mere humans there, huh? Mr. Dioscoroid. Like last time and this time. Hey, you know? Aren't you forgetting somebody? Huh? Aren't you forgetting someone? And after the fact that you've lost to Kirishtaraya and you've got your lives picked up by Zeus by crying like a little bitch. Do you know who decapitated you all in front of the divine kindness? Huh? Die, you little shitters. So kindness did kill them. Nice. This sea god's spear, as expected. Of the likes of you, you can't manipulate it. Just shut up and die. Brother. It's just a magical energy of heroic spirit of light. It will never reach our light in the slightest. This light god Dioscoroi. As fast as light is as if the description says, but it seems that anything that traverses light can be negated. I see. In order to be careful, or I wonder. Don't get in my way, Black Coat. Your magical lights ain't gonna do shit around here. Well, this Baritsu beam is, quite useful in a way, but then again, this god of light, we are the ones that takes the path and pushes through the destruction of the gods. And, compared to any other time, right now we're no longer in fatigue status. Not tired ever so before. Within, the protection of the guidance and the filling of the princess goddess, we're now completely energized. Ready to battle. Ortenaus, emergency combat stance ready. Controlling output, 70% to go. Basta, I can fight. Protect Europa. First, we're going to destroy these Dioscoroids. Understood. Let's do. Little twerps. Do not retaliate. Just get killed by brother, human. Dioskuros is perfectly healthy. At this current battle, at this current battle situation, we can't push him off. Ah, Jesus, my eyes are getting, I'm getting blinded because they're so shiny. I don't know if they're actually fast as light, but they're definitely fast. Not just the sword, but the shield defending too. Mash is doing her very best defending, and Kindness is doing well holding that spear. Caligula's fully Fist of Rush hasn't stopped either. As expected a berserker, but if we were to keep this up, somebody's gonna fall. Maybe I should give out one of the, maybe I should bust out one of the katanas, I wonder. Ooh! Huh? We're not falling for the same hand. Yes. Well, that will not work. The gods that already reside in Olympus after all. But, just in case, I will use my specialty in order to eradicate this, observance. Wait, did he just neutralize the, did he neutralize the wave that was made by the, that was made and provided by the modified god's ley line? Of course. And this divine bird of whatsoever is quite a nuisance. And so it will retire this place now. Oh. Mierda, that's... It seems that I've quite gotten used to breaking stuff apart that's made out of quite the mechanical metal. As you see, even you, the god of knowledge and god of forgery, will probably end up just like this. Oh. What? Oh. In order to infiltrate our inner core, internal brain core, this is... What have you done? As you can see, what you see is what you get. As you see in all directions around, you seem to be quite weak, weak infrastructure by the bugs that I provide. You're not an exception whatsoever when it comes to getting, when it comes to eating of some sort. Bugs. This, vexing and vile feeling that I'm having in my internal self. Meaning that your magical energy have turned your mana into such thing as that? Oh. So the person who doesn't have a real body for you to try to mentally attack me is such, and then you can say two things. Prometheus, Hephaestus, Limbo, stop it. It's like your Mystic Code activate. but unfortunate. Of course. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Exactly as you would do. You would use your command seals and use yourカード少々な制御は当たり前では破れてこの度はあっぷりと死を宿めたる虫の形式ならば体の痛くも痒くもない。Oh shit. So essentially we tried to stop him with a mystic. But Limbo specifically says, unfortunate, that the sheer fact that not using a command seal, doing something as an easy method, I'm not going to lose. And as you know, I put enough curse, and the spell has been, the spell of the bugs are quite stabilized as such. Using Claudia's mystic gear, I will not be hurt by a scratch. And then Europa is like, oh no. At this rate, what are you going to do? If I see Olympus のいるのは必要な義務に必要な存在とザオス神神の断りを知らないあなたはない。So yeah, you do realize the Forge God's existence is essential for the Olympus's survival. And simultaneously, you should know the reasons why. As expected of you. You should know, so Europa's like, you should know why you shouldn't kill Hephaestus in the first place. As a god forge of the Olympus, you know how important it is, and simultaneously, you've heard it from my father as well. But why? Miss Europa, you can't go out and forward. Oh. Of course, I've done only this in order to put you into put a confusion and arouse you to the front lines, my poor, beautiful, dear goddess, princess. And with that, we take our leave. Europa! Oh, of course, I will not kill her. I will only just provide her, and I've only will apprehend her as a traitor of sorts after all. I will leave the rest of this mess to you, the god of light, the shining Dioscorois. The daughter of Shield, Mashkir Light. The last present. With your hands, Athena's protection will be with you. Miss Europa! Enemy Limbo has disappeared completely. Even Miss Europa's readings has disappeared from the area. Fucking ran, huh? That little shithead of a bastard. It seemed like a momentarily of space dimension portal of sorts. If it was a magical, spell of a knowledge, it wouldn't have happened regularly, but that's that. It seems he has the abilities of an unknown spellcasting, as expected of the apostle of the foreigner god. Or maybe, perhaps, it is a, god travel that was talked about in the eastern side. So the whole speculating that might be something to do with ancient Shinto shenanigans.
It's not something you need to know, so don't worry. I'll just kill you immediately. Yes, brother. Let's kill them all right here, right now.